People. Joel Benjamin 528 here. You see what I got with me?
Hey, you guys, this is Babanu Hirimensa Ogun, and we are going to be going over the I Ching first, and then afterwards we will be getting into the Oracle deck. Um, you know, I
Wait,
did
let
a,
them know the technical difficulty.
the technical difficulty of
Getting the stream set up. That's why we said.
getting
I
the
got it.
stream
I
set
got it.
up.
I got it. Sorry, people, for the technical difficulties. All right, getting the stream set up. Mercury, Mars retrograde. Not only that, full moon, and that's the reason why we chose to do it on this time, on the 31st, because the portals that's coming in. Hopefully, you have your small deck. All right, because we are going to show you what to do, how to do it, blah blah blah. Go ahead.
So we're gonna start with the I Ching Oracle. This is a good way to supplement the angelic readings so that you can get better detail. That's why I think it is important. Um, we need to show them the screen with the presentation.
Hold on. Let me put it from the beginning. Talk to them in the meantime until I set it up.
So the I Ching consists of what are called hexagrams. Hexagrams consist of 6 lines. The the lines are yin lines or yang lines. The yin line is a broken line, and the yang line is a straight line that's unbroken. Now, when you cast the coins, you can get a yin line, a yang line, and you could also get a yin line stressed and a yang line stressed. And what happens is that when that happens, you're going to get 2 hexagrams, not just one. So I'm going to show you how a yin or yang line stress, because they really don't show any any depictions. You have to like make it for yourself.
You pretty much got to know.
Yeah. So this, they can see me right, but I have to show them how a yang line stressed looks.
Okay. Let me get the next camera set up.
So with this, like, the first one, Kun Earth, that you can see, those are 3 yin lines. The last one, Chien Heaven, those are 3 yang lines. So a yang line is an unbroken line, and a yin line is a broken line. But when you're doing your divination, you want to have it clear that your line is yin or yang stressed. So when the line is yang stressed, I put an X in the middle.
Hold on, they take this off so they can see.
Yeah. Just like this.
It's a yellow paper. Anyway, I got you. Talk to them in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean it's just a line with an X in the middle of it. A straight line, that's yang stress. A yin stress line is the broken line that you saw with an X in the middle of it. So that's just how you say that the line is stressed yang, or that the line is stressed yin. So with those trigrams that I show you, that's how they are going to be constructed. Now, when you throw the coins, you're going to start from the bottom up. You're building your hexagram. The first one is at the bottom, and then the second one is over that, and it goes up till you get to 6 hexagrams. Okay. So And this is the chart. Joel is going to send you this chart. I'm going to do this chart for you, but
Hold on, show them the yang. Bring that.
oh, they can see it now.
Just bring the paper right here. Put it right here, lightly there, so they could see. Let me fix this properly for them. Hello, people. Y'all there? Y'all can hear us? You said what coins? Tell them how much coins they need to get, please.
Right. So you need 3 coins. I use pennies. Coffee pennies. Good.
Sorry about that, people. Uh, powers that be don't want y'all to get this information.
It's about the angels. And what I've been trying to tell Joel since last year, I said the reason for all of these delays is the angels. This angel deck it has never been done. Most people don't even know that the Shemhamphorash can be used as an oracle, and even how the fact that you can chant their names and sing their names and how to do it, that's a big secret. It's a big secret, and
And
these
not only that, remember you have the devils, the demons,
the demons as well.
that those angels locked down don't want this shit to come out.
Yep.
That's a fact.
And it's part of a very very critical ritual system for astrology. But let's continue with the I Ching. So you got yin lines and yang lines. To get a yang line, and this is the chart that Jewel is going to send you, but you all can listen.
Nah, I'm not sending them no chart. They see the stuff on here. Now,
Okay, fine. So heads is an H, tails is a T. So you have heads and tails, right? HHH heads. These are I'm going to show you the combinations that you can get. You can get all three coins will be heads.
Hold on. Do y'all have y'all coins ready?
Go get some copper coins.
Not, I mean pennies. Get them now, please, people. Go ahead.
Right. So you got when you throw the coins, it can come up all three heads, all three tails, or it can be two heads, a tail, or two tails and a head.
So that's 4 combinations.
Just those 4. Now,
wait, you're going too fast. Go back over it. Wait. 3 pennies.
I'm going over them right now.
You can get head.
Right, head, tail, head, tail, head. Now, when you get all 3 heads, that line is going to be the yang line stressed. That means you should put an X on it so that when you go to switch it to the yang line, you'll know that you have to. Because if you don't do that and you forget, then you're going to mess up. But this is the chart. So if everybody could just write this down: head, tails, head, tails, head. Tails is obviously yin, but it's stressed. Head, tails is going to be yin. Once it has tails is yin, heads is yang. Once it has one tail, one yin line amongst those other yangs, it makes it all yin. This is a thing you can do just to memorize. Once you have one head amongst all those tails, it makes it yang. So now you have a yang line, a yin line, a yin stress line, and a yang stress line. Those are the type of lines that you can get with the I Ching.
Heads is yang, tails is yin.
Yes. So all 3 heads is going to make it yang. All 3 tails is going to make it yin. If you just have one tail and all heads and the rest is heads, it's going to be yin. If you have one head and the rest are tails, it is going to be it is going to be yang. Okay, so when you throw the I Ching now to get a hexagram, you have to do this 6 times to get 6 lines. Okay? And you start from the bottom up. Um, Flip to the page with the chart. Oh, it's in the presentation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
So that they can see.
Y'all understand that? Because this is interactive course. Do not. I'm gonna let them know. Cause don't call me. Do not call Baba Nu. We are not gonna tell you everything now. You are supposed to ask your questions now. Do not wait till later on to ask us nothing. I want to stress that to y'all. Do not wait till later on to ask us anything. Anything he just broke down to you and you don't understand it right now, before we move forward, let us know. Because this is correlating with the angelic deck. See, they don't tell you about this part when coming to dealing with the angelic deck. That's why this information is so powerful. And I don't see y'all typing, so let's move forward. Again, do not email us, do not call us. What you're getting in this class, you're getting. Anything after this is going to be the pay-per-view master class. So ask all that you can now. Go ahead.
And don't ask too much. So if you are looking here now, you have trigrams. So it takes 2 trigrams to make a hexagram. Tri is 3, hex is 6.
Wait, you want me to point to something on there?
No. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So you have to throw the coin 6 times to build up. What happens now when you throw it 6 times and build up? If you have a stress line yang, you're going to create another hexagram, and instead of that stress line being yang, it will become yin. So let's say you do the first hexagram, right? It has 6 lines: yang, 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 yin, 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 right? But the first one is yang stressed. Just that one is yang stressed. All the rest is just yang, yang, yin, yin, yin. You're going to make another hexagram where the first line is just going to be yin, and then all the other lines will be the same exact thing as in the first one.
Wait, you're doing it and I'm not showing them.
I know that's fine, but they have to listen. They could look next.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I don't want to be cut off then. So a yang stressed line converts to a yin line to give another hexagram. A yin stress line converts to a yang line to give another hexagram. So let's say you got 6 lines that were all yang stressed. You'll have another hexagram that's 6 lines all yin. 6 lines all stressed. 6 yang lines, that's the first hexagram. 6 yin lines, that's the second hexagram.
See that? So
yeah.
Just so they get it, we're gonna go through this. Matter of fact, make a new page for this.
You mean to redraw that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just make a new page. Wait. Let me get the camera. Put it right here.
Or show them it being made.
Right. We got you, people. We got you. Yeah. We're gonna go over this one more again.
Just give me that one more time. Okay, so we're gonna start with this first chart here is the head, cause the coin, that's a head. That's why we say head. On the coin on the other side, this is called tails. It might not look like a tail, but it's called a tail. So this equals yang stressed. This is how we denote it being stressed. And then we have tails, tails, tails equals yin stressed. Then we have tails, tails head. That will be equals yang because it has one head, which is yang. The others are yin. So it's like they are. It's like the one drop rule. You got one drop of black blood, that makes you black. You got one drop of yang blood, that makes you yang. Here, you got one drop of yin blood, and that makes you yin. You're a soft boy. So now, that's the first chart. Let me just put that there. Now, let's say now we have a hexagram. So you throw the coins and you get three heads. You're gonna get a yang line.
Bring it over here. Bring it over here.
Oh yeah.
We gotta pay attention to the screen,
you're gonna get a yang line.
Wait, what's this you're doing for them now?
Stress. I'm showing them how to build up a hexagram.
Okay.
So you threw the coins, right? You get the coins in your hands and you shake them up and you just throw them onto the floor and that's it. That's how you throw the coins. Let them land where they land. So you throw the coins.
Show.
Oh, we got the camera.
Show them. Move all. Give me that. We're gonna show y'all better than we could tell you.
So, wash my hands like this, right? Right. And we got yin, yang. So the second line, I said yin, yang. The second line now is going to be a yin line. Yin, yang. That is tails, heads.
But those pennies you rolled, you got So wait. So then boom. So now you just added these two dots because this is what you rolled.
Yup.
All right, which equivalates to but you have
yin, yang.
Tail head.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said it wrong. So no. It's fine.
Okay, make it
because it's not stressed.
It's not stressed.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's tail.
If it's
tail head,
then I would have had to use.
See, people, y'all supposed to catch that, people.
Yeah, man.
See, but because I know the system, see, that's why we making sure y'all know the system because mistakes are made.
So heads, the rest of yin, that makes it yang, not stressed. Let me throw it again. So now it is yin, yang. That means it's yang. So we got 3 lines and we are getting up to 6. Yang, yin, it's yin. Now this is yin, yin.
3 tails, right?
3 tails, so it's going to be yin, but it's going to be stressed, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is the last one. Yang, yin, but it's not stressed. And what this creates now is another hexagram. Where the first line is going to be yin, because that's yang stress is yin. Then yang, then yin, then yang, because this is yin stress becomes yang, and this is yin. Now we can go to that chart now
Hold on.
and show them
Why
what
this one
hexagram.
is different to this? Like, what are you comparing? What you just tell the people what are you comparing?
Well, I'm not comparing. When you have a stress line,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to have a second hexagram.
Period. Always.
Period. You're if you have no stress lines, it's just one hexagram and that's it. If you get a stress line in the first hexagram, it creates a second hexagram with the opposite. So yang stress becomes yin, yin stress becomes yang. So now you have two hexagrams. And what that means is that your situation is more dynamic. So we gotta get to the chart now to see now how they're gonna know what hexagram these are. No, that's in the
no the presentation.
Next page. Not that one. Not that one. That one. This one right here. As you can see, on the left side of the page is the bottom trigram, and then at the top of the page is the top trigram. So when you consult with the I Ching, this chart makes it faster to figure out your hexagram. It's either this chart or you're going to have 64 hexagrams that you're going to have to go through and find out which one it is. And unless you have a photographic memory, that will be time consuming. So as you can see, the left side is the bottom. So we got 3 yang lines at the bottom. That's in the top right there. You will see 3 yang
Show me
lines.
where to point it. Right here.
Yeah. Now at the top is 3 yin lines, and that is here. So we are
This
up.
one?
Yeah, that one. So we here with the 3 yang lines.
They can't see it. I gotta
right
with this. From here
and there we go
here.
and right, and now
So,
that will be the 11th.
Wait a minute. You got this by what you rolled, right?
Yeah.
So they understand. So from here, and then you said from the yang to the yin, because that's what you roll, right?
Right.
And that's 11.
The second hexagram, yeah.
On the chart.
Right. So this is the first hexagram is going to be 3 yang lines, 3 yin lines, and we can look at the chart and see where you have 3 yang lines, 3 yin lines, put it together and get the 11th hexagram. And now the second one changes, and it starts now with yin yang yang. So you look at where yin yang yang, that's a trigram is. That's third from the bottom.
Here, man. Where we going?
Third from the bottom. Third from the bottom.
Right here.
Yeah. And then yin yang yin, which is third from the top.
Yin
there.
yang yin.
Yeah.
So from here to here, that's 48.
Yep. I wish I had known the question, but this question, we can even deduce what this question is, because this is saying that when you bring 11 is called bringing heaven down. 48 is called abundance. Abundance comes from heaven. So this is saying if you bring heaven down, you will have abundance. The lines, the 5th line is called the line of the minister.
I gotta show them.
Yeah. Whether the 5th line is stressed or not, you should always look at the 5th line. It's a line that you need to emulate. Whenever you have a stress line, period, you have to look at that line and take close note at that line to see what's your problem or what is good or what is bad. It gives you advice. It tells you about the situation. So depending on the question, if you're asking about a trip, then the fifth line is not going to be saying the same thing if you're asking about a job, even though it's the same hexagram.
Let's do a question. What question y'all want to ask?
Let them ask a question about the
Come on,
coronavirus.
people, hurry up! Hurry
Y'all
up.
want to know about the coronavirus?
Oh, y'all want to know about Trump winning the election? What y'all
The
wanna-
first three lines are at the bottom, Tracy. Y'all want to know if Trump should win the election, or you know what?
You know what? Let's go with that. Should Trump win the
Should Trump
let's
win
go.
the election?
Everybody's scared.
Now, I want to tell you all something about the I Ching. The I Ching, when you speak to the I Ching, you are speaking to the deity Tehuti. So you're literally asking that deity, does Trump deserve to be president? We got Yang, Yang, Yin, which is a yin line at the bottom. Yin, 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 which is stressed. That's good. That means that we got problems. We got problems. Stress means problems. That's what it's called, stress.
Mhm.
Yang, yang, yang. Stressed again. Yin, yin, yang. Not stressed. Yang, yang, yin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This the last roll, right?
The last roll of the dice.
Or should I say last toss?
Yang, yang, yin. So that's what we got. And this goes into yin, yang, yin, yang, yin, yin.
Now, how this goes into what? Explain that to them.
Because if a yang line is stressed, it becomes yin in the next hexagram. If a yin line is stressed, it becomes yang in the next hexagram.
So they have to create the next.
They have to. If you get stress lines, you have to create
the hexagram from this. So what are they gonna go by now? What are you gonna go by now? The yin? I mean the second
You go by both.
Okay,
You have to read both.
All right, good. So now it's complete. This chart is complete.
Yeah, so now we go to the chart to construct the hexagram to know which numbers they are.
Okay.
There. So we got yin, yin, yang at the bottom.
Talking about this one right here.
Yeah. So that's like on this level. Yin, yin, yang, and then yang, yin, yin.
So we'll start over. Which level? What to put it on?
Yin, yin, yang.
Mm-hmm.
Then yang, yin, yin, which is 62.
Okay. So from here to here, that's 62. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What else?
So now the next one is yin, yang, yin.
Yin. So you're going by these first three from the bottom.
Uh-huh.
That's how you're supposed to do it. So yin.
Hold on. Yin. Okay, I was correct. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta start from the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So yin, yang, yin. That's over here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then yang, yin, yin.
Yang,
Yin, yin.
yin, yin.
That's into 40.
Sorry, people.
So that's number
That's
40. Number 40.
Yang. Wait, yin, yin, yang.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's this one right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this whole row means, 40. This the first bottom part. All right, what else?
So it's done now. We gotta look at the 60-second hexagram. Let's go to the web page.
Back. We're going back.
Yeah. We gotta go back to the
60
internet.
what?
We gotta go to the internet.
We wasn't doing that. Like
Oh, you want to do a
We
reading,
doing a reading. Yeah, we just doing
but
like
to
this.
tell them what the
Hold on,
reading
hold on,
is.
hold on. Hold on. Okay, so wait a minute. Show you want 62.
Yeah.
Point to it because there's it's two screens, Babanu. It's
Well,
two
this
screens.
is that's 62.
Right. I'm taking it off of this one so they could fully see what you're about to write.
I need to go to akirarebellious.com.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, people. Bear with me.
They
There's
don't have this.
people. This stuff giving trouble. You type it what you need to type in,
I
and
just
then
need to
write
look.
what you need to write. Um, hold on, people. Bear with me. Hold on, Babanu. Let me fix this properly because I didn't even realize it was still on the presentation. Uh, okay.
What was the question again? Does Trump deserve to win?
Yeah.
He,
Okay. Does Trump deserve to win? All right. So I need to show them this again.
if you want to, but they saw this before.
No, this. Do I need to show them this chart that you
No,
just wrote?
no, they
So you're
already.
just gonna explain it to them? Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So it's a 60-second hexagram into the 40th. So 60-second is called preponderance of the small, right? And what you would do is you would look at what it says for the image and the judgment to get an understanding. So it says here, while in the hexagram Takuo, preponderance of the great, the strong lines preponderate and are within, enclosed between weak lines at the top and bottom. The present hexagram has weak lines preponderating. Though here again, they're on the outside, the strong lines are being the strong lines being within. This indeed is the basis of the exceptional situation indicated by the hexagram. So they're actually saying it's an exceptionally good situation. When strong lines are outside, we have the hexagram providing nourishment or chung fu, inner truth. Neither represents an exceptional state. In fact, inner truth, I call that the hypocrite hexagram. You get that reading for your destiny, you're a bloody hypocrite. But in the present hexagram, it is the weak line, it is the weak element that perforce must mediate with the outside world. And that's not actually how Trump acts. He's not a nice guy. He's not a soft, nice guy on the outside. He's throwing his emotions around. He acts all catty, right? So this is saying that a 60-second hexagram type of person should be in control. One that is not, it's literally saying he is an asshole on the outside, but the person who should be president should be nice on the outside. If a man occupies a position of authority for which he is by nature really inadequate, extraordinary prudence is necessary. I might be wrong on this prediction, but Trump might lose because it says 40, which is deliverance. So it could be saying we're going to be delivered from him. But hey, it looks like he might
But
win.
this is the thing. See, now this is where the angelic deck comes in when you use it with this. So he rolled, you saw when he got that, he just gave you the break definition of the 62.
This shit is
The
deep.
62, right?
Yeah, this stuff is
So
deep.
now that you get the 62, and they say if the person is power, deliverance. Now you have to keep in mind when you study these things, and that's why I'm glad we use him as a good example for the questions. When it comes into play, you have to ask yourself, what about him changing in the second election? The same Trump you got in for the first one most likely won't be for the second one. Now it's time to turn up, and now he may decide he might not have to be so tough no more. So that's why.
Yeah, because he's not trying to win again. If he wins,
And even if he lose, this is important.
You know what I'm saying? In
If
your
he
second
lose,
term, you could.
let's say he lose.
Yeah.
Let's say he lose, right? But it don't matter if he's doing something like, you know how they said Russia hack, which we know is bullshit. But then what ends up coming in to play is that, oh well, he win, but they said he would lose. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What if it is something like George Bush, where he really did lose the election? Remember when George Bush lost?
Yeah, George Bush did lose.
He lost, but he still became president because he won. So that's where the angelic, which we're going to touch on a little later, the angelic deck comes in, so you could hone this in even more.
And you can make it prophetic, because what I like about the I Ching is not specifically prophetic. The I Ching's main job is to make you a more intelligent person. So when you look at this hexagram, it didn't say no, Trump shouldn't be president. It is saying what type of person should be a president. Now you have to use your mind and say, well, is Trump that type of person? Oh, you know what? I'm saying that's how the I Ching works. Now the next thing is we want to look at the stress lines. We want to see what the stress lines say, because that's really going to pinpoint it. But we have already gotten the answer. We didn't ask whether he would win. We asked, should he be the president? Mm-hmm. It's a different question if you ask whether or not he will win. And when this goes into 40, it might be saying that regardless of whether Trump is a good president or not, he's going to help the country, because 40 is deliverance. And we needed to be delivered from a whole lot of nonsense.
Ain't that the truth?
So Trump might not make a good president, as in he's not presidential. Like Obama was presidential, but he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy at all. And the presidential acting types, those are the types they want, because then they could pull the wool over your eyes. You're just, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Oh, Obama. Oh, Obama.
So this is no different from like when they're using this to deal with and find out the relationships.
Yeah. Yep. Like oracles are dangerous. You could ask questions like, what's the current state of Trump and Melania's relationship? You could ask about Jay-Z and Beyonce. It won't lie. And that's why only priests are supposed to use oracles, because they don't lie, and they'll tell you how to undermine a person.
Which is my favorite part. You funny. No, that's my favorite part, because with knowing and dealing with this information. All right, let's show them let's move forward. So y'all got that. Any questions? Ask y'all questions now. Please. Let's wait and see if there's any questions pertaining to the lesson. We're not giving you no free reading on here. That's what y'all got the deck for. Hopefully y'all got the deck. Baba knew.
Well,
Baba
they
knew
got the
coming
deck
his face.
because they got the email. We only sent the email to people who paid.
Yeah, some people, not everybody's in the room too.
I think that there was one person that paid you directly,
Nah,
Gina.
hold up. They doing too much. Don't
Sorry,
say all that.
no, because you gotta send
Don't
her
say all that.
the
Don't
link.
say all that. All right, just tell me. You hot right now, son.
You know why I remembered her name? Because the weed don't work.
Thank God this stream. Thank God this stream.
Supposed to have memory problems.
It's private for the people, for certain people. Is this live or a delay? We live. Come on, Mama T. What do you mean? We're live.
We are alive.
What are you talking about? Any questions? You know what? Y'all taking too long to with y'all questions. So
there are no questions.
All right, so good.
They just got dropped a lot of information.
All right, because I ain't going to keep on. Oh, now it come a question. Are we ascending to priesthood tonight? Priest and priestesshood.
That's a good question.
Well, yes. That's why we choose tonight, and that's why it's so important for people to get the deck. And no, y'all not getting these images. Screenshot, do whatever you want. We're not doing all that. Y'all got. Listen, we only just beginning. The real deal is the help me out, man. The angelic, right? The angelic
deck.
The angelic deck. This is to give you the segue into it, because with this, once you know this, remember the angelic deck is the system of all systems. Okay, remember that the different hierarchy of the angels. That's why when you see, listen,
when you get an I Ching reading, right? When you get an I Ching reading, you don't know which deity is going to help you out. You don't know which deity to go to. When you get an angelic reading, the angel that comes out is the angel that's going to help you. You don't have to guess. You don't have to think. That's who's going to help you. That's who you have to pray to. That's who you have to make offerings to. If offerings
not pray to, but I hope they understand what you're saying.
Yeah, like make the chant and make the prayer. That's who is going to help you out. When you do an I Ching reading, it might more tell you like how to behave, or it might tell you there's a problem, but it's not going to tell you which god or goddess is going to fix it. And that's why the angelic deck is so critical, because one, it's an army. It's a complete army. That is what it is. Armies take care of business. The
video froze.
When? Again? Or is it frozen now?
Are y'all seeing us and hearing us? The L's of going live.
Tracy asked the question, are we ascending? And you answered, but did they hear?
I answered that.
Can you guys see us live or what? What's going on?
It said video went out. I hope it. Oh, they saying we're good. Okay. Brother Joel getting aggressive and rubbing off on Baba Nu. No. But anyway, so when you're dealing with the angelic deck and the I Ching, you have different systems that you could combine with the angelic oracle Shemhamphorash deck. Hold on, people. So anyway, when y'all, you know what? Let's just get more into it. Come on. That's why I said ask y'all questions now. Get out the way because we are not going back on this. We're not going back. Y'all gonna have this stuff. Use it. That's it. We're not. We're only moving forward. It was hard putting this together as is.
It took us almost a year. It took us almost a year.
Coronavirus, everything just, and not for nothing.
There's a
I've been
lot.
warning them since last year that what was gonna come of
There's
this
a
year.
lot
So
going on. I know that. I know two people who got certain shrines and did their thing, and they're in a way better position
check this out. Let's go.
now.
All right. So you done with this?
Yeah, it's time for the angels.
You done giving them that?
Mm-hmm.
They got that. Explain that to them.
This is called the King Wen, I believe, early heaven arrangement. And what this does is that it shows you which
Hello?
hexagrams complement each other. For instance, let's see here. Yang,
Hello?
yang, 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 yang. Right. Um,
I
let's
don't know
see.
why people always call while
You see here, these are all
hello.
yang lines. So the complement would be this one here, all yin lines. So this particular chart helps you to know what is a complement to your hexagram. I would advise getting the best I Ching book, which is by the Wilhelm Baines. They're not going to
Yo, this. Hold on. Let me. All right, this with the German. You explain. I'm sorry, had to take that call. Like people interrupted while live. I thought it was somebody who needed stuff. Um, this is by the German mathematician. I forgot his name, but yeah. So he studied this system. This is the most advanced. Did you explain that to them yet?
No.
I let them know that this is the most advanced level.
This is the next level.
Yeah. When you start getting more advanced. And that's where we're going to start giving you stuff like this in our, when we come up with a master class. So, go ahead.
There's things like, for instance, right? You have a hexagram is 6 lines, but you have internal trigrams, which you can use to build hexagrams, so you can see what's going on even deeper inside of the oracle reading. So there's another level to I Ching readings that involve plucking out the lines like yang 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 and yang yang yin. That will be another hexagram that's inside of this hexagram,
which will bring you up to, if I'm correct, you could go up to 4 hexagrams, and then when you get more advanced,
I think 4 is the max that you can get out of one.
Right. So, and then when you get more advanced, that's when you shift over to the angelic readings to dive deeper into the stuff.
That's when you use the angelic reading now for when you are going to, for who going to solve the problem.
There you go. There you go. Remember, the angelic deck is mainly about solving problems. So this is the thing with the angelic deck. Y'all notice here I have 2 decks, right? That's not by accident. Nah, let's give them the source, shall we?
The source.
That's not by accident. I'm going to show you 2 decks. We have the regular size tarot deck, and you have the pocket version. Do y'all have y'all pocket version with y'all right now? Take out your pocket version. I'm going to tell you what the pocket version is really called. Because the pocket version is not really called a pocket version or a pocket deck. When you're dealing with the angelic reading, hold on, people. Almost forgot something. Gotta make sure everybody got this info. There we go. All right. One thing you have to understand, and I'm gonna show you the deck. Take out your pocket decks, y'all. Take out your pocket decks. Let me show them this. And I want y'all to get a pen. Pull this up and show them, Baba.
For everyone that bought the deck, they would have been given a free gift of the pocket deck.
That's only because of the way the coronavirus, everything stopped and all that. As you know, this is the big deck. You see the difference?
Big deck, little deck.
See, this is the one you could get wet and all that. So, see? See that, people? All right, now. Y'all need take a break. In this break, you should be getting your pen. That's what you should be doing right now. You should be getting your pen. Get your pen, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with that pen. Hey, I'm live. Get your pens, people. You want to get a pen. And a lighter. Get a pen and get a lighter. We're going to show you better than we could tell you. Grab that, please. Thank you, sir.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, I purposely did not give you or tell you all about the angelic oil. Okay? So, with your assistance, please, Babylon. Hold it up some more. Right about that right there. Level it out. Straighten it. Thank you. I need them to see. Hold on. There you go. So if you notice, I have some of the angelic oil on here right now. Now, make no mistake about this.
Smells good.
Make no mistake about this. Y'all should have y'all angelic sage. If you don't have the angelic sage, that's okay. But when doing this, okay, if you don't have the angelic sage or the angelic oil, that's all right. But it makes your stuff work faster, especially if you have the angelic sage, and y'all also have the angelic sage. But if you don't have that, that doesn't mean you can't do what it is. Now, if you haven't got a angel reading from me, shame on you, because now we're going to deal with, you could get your birth angels and you'll pull the 3 cards of your birth angels. For the people that know the 3 cards of the birth angels, you know, we could go with that. But for this purpose, what did you get for Trump again, Babanu?
62.
64 or 62?
62 into 40.
62 into 40. So, you know, each angel has its own days, and that's where my book is going to come, so I could show y'all even more, because this information is so vast. Just in this live stream alone is not enough. I'm just showing you what to do and how to do it. So take out your pocket version. We're back.
Thank God.
We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Sorry for the technical difficulty. First things first. Okay. All right. Let me put back this screen for you. Let's get into the deck. Let's do a deep dive with this. The Shemhamphorash. The Hebrew pronunciation Shemhamphorash or Shemhamphorash. Now, you have different governing or ranks. If you notice on your card, you'll see on the side, you might see something that says this right here, Seraphim. Okay? At the bottom, the angel name, and it will have the sound. The Seraphim. The prophet Isaiah, and all these angels are talked about in the Bible, just so y'all know. These are what makes up the 72 Shemhamphorash deck. The prophet Isaiah tells us that the seraphim are 6 winged. It could be anywhere from 4 to 6 winged, right? Fiery. They are the higher levels of the angelic 72. I'm going to repeat. They are the higher, because it's 9
orders.
9 orders or ranking structures, correct?
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with this, we're dealing with one of the top ranking ones right now. So the prophet Isaiah tells us about the seraphim. They're fiery, like fire. Okay? Angels who surround God as he sits upon his exalted throne and who worship God continually. That's in Isaiah 6. Now, when you see seraphim, that seraphim word is plural. Okay? When it's one in the Hebrew, the root word is seraph. Seraphim is more than one. So seraph, which means to burn. All right? So that's your burning card. So you have to know so you get to know what that means when you see that particular angel falls under that order of a seraphim. Cherub. The cherub, regarded in traditional Christian theology as an angel of the second highest order in the ninefold celestial hierarchy. All right. So this is the second rank structure I'm giving you. The cherub are more like the watchers. They're constantly watching. They're around. It's like, one of those situations where it's like, I see you. The thrones. All right. Those are the angels that
Sorry.
Those are the angels that are dealing with wisdom and justice for all. Okay? They contemplate God's will on a regular basis, and with their strong intellect, they work to understand that knowledge and figure out how to apply it in practical ways. Meaning, let me make sure I see y'all so y'all know. Meaning, they're going to dumb shit down for you. That's pretty much what that means. They're going to dumb it down for you. Because these are the very This is the third ranking structure. They're very highly intelligent. Okay? Very, very, very highly intelligent. All right? So when you asking, let me go back. When you're asking questions and you pull up one of these cards, and I'm going to show you how that works as well when I shuffle up the deck, which I done showed y'all already, but I'm going to show y'all again. I'm just going over the orders for you so you know. You shuffle up the deck, you get the Thrones card, you start to deal with intellect. The dominations, you got the domination cards. Okay? When dealing with the domination cards, the dominations are considered with the government of the universe. They are the first of the three chorus in the second ring, which is the ring of the cosmos, the angels who are charged with great and universal stewardship. You know what a stewardship is? Meaning they're watching and they're going to cast their judgment because while the Most High is away, which he's not ever really away, but it's like not everything he got to deal with. So they take over. So this is your takeover card. Hence it being domination, a domination card. When you have a domination card, depending on the question you ask, you know if the person is trying to dominate you or overpower you. When you pull one of these cards, or it'll let you know how you could handle a situation. You might have to get super grimy mode and dominate the situation by any means necessary. The dominations are believed to look like divinely beautiful humans with a pair of feathered wings, much like the common representation of angels, but they may be distinguished from other groups by wielding orbs of light fastened to the head of their specters or on pommel of their swords. All right. So, you know, when you start to close your eyes and you get that where you're seeing these stars, some people say it's floaters. It's not always floaters. Hold on. If you had a public issue, can you take what particular issue can? Let me read this question before I continue. If you had a particular issue, can you take out, say, the thrones or dominations from the whole deck or always deal? You are not removing nothing out the deck. Let me show you the only card that you are supposed to remove out the deck. And y'all supposed to know. What? He talk about removing cards out the deck, he or she.
I think he means if you can just use the domination card.
No.
Why would you take
not,
a card
you are
out
not
the deck?
moving nothing. The only card that you remove from the deck is the explanation part where they give you about when you pull in 3 cards. This is the only one you remove from out the deck. All the other cards stay in the deck. That's a very good question, though. All right, that's a very good question. So, back to the domination. When you pull these domination cards, you have to understand it comes towards a level of, again, depending on the question you ask, how you put it, what you do with it, the answer you get, and the meaning. By then, you should have already done your I Ching or I Ching, as proper way is pronounced, and you should use whichever card to help you when you don't want to be dominated. I know a lot of y'all like to dominate. These when you pull these domination cards, That's what you could do with, dominating your enemies. Mama T. So if you did remove some, do not remove any cards out the deck.
You won't know if your readings are
Except,
accurate.
thank you, except the explanation deck.
You can't have accurate readings without a full deck. You ever heard a term you're not playing with a full deck? That's like taking some of the marbles out your brain.
Don't remove shit.
That's,
I gotta tell y'all that way so y'all can get it through your head. Don't remove shit except the explanation card.
that's like trying to diagnose a problem and you don't have all the factors.
And I know why they're asking that, because with
Why?
the other decks, it have times where you could remove cards from the other decks. Like when you're dealing with the playing cards, it have cards that you could take out when you're doing the readings with the playing cards.
Why would you take a card out though?
Because when you're going on a certain system, I don't like to do it, but a lot of times certain how you say, help me out.
Not sure.
When they systems,
Right.
they like to do that. Even in the regular tarot. This is advanced and high scale. Okay? What? I don't understand what you. Mama T, I'm trying to understand you. I got it. But if some came out, so you let it sit overnight. I don't understand why it come out, put its ass back in the deck. What do you talk about? You letting it sit overnight? I don't understand that question. Let me continue.
If a card drops out the deck, that's usually a card that you need to look at. That's
if they shuffling it up.
Yeah. I guess people are accustomed to different.
Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know now. This ain't no fucking bullshit we doing here. This is the real deal. Y'all use the whole fucking deck or don't use no deck at all. We not dealing with that other shit. Okay? We not dealing with no what ifs or whatever. Use the whole deck. And you know what? I have to admit, Babanu, that's a good question. And it's funny that the question is asked on the domination. When you don't use the full deck, the only one that you will not be using a full deck is with the pocket version, which is really your sacrifice deck. And you're not going to be doing, after you use the sacrifice, and I show you how to use the sacrifice deck, i.e. also known as the pocket deck, you're not doing readings with this.
No.
Y'all go do readings with a deck that don't have all the cards, you will get fucked up. All right? You will get fucked up.
Did you do that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I asked y'all to remove 62. No, I didn't. You probably talk about a last live stream when I was doing a reading. You don't remove no cards and doing no shuffle. You don't do that. Once you get into your reading, that's when you're doing your reading. You're not removing no fucking card. You're not removing a card. I need y'all to understand that. And I'm dead serious because y'all could hurt yourself. I take this very serious. So let's move on. And that is a good question, by the way, because y'all need to know, because obviously I see y'all didn't know. Yeah, Mama T, you misunderstood. That's why we tell people you got to pay attention. This is some heavy stuff now. The dominations. We get powers. Yeah, like I was saying with dominations, people, when you see in those orbs around you, That's where you start having the domination angels to come and deal with the protection and all that, yada, yada, yada. The powers. When you're dealing with the powers angel, all right, it's taught to introduce man to higher mysteries while repressing the attacks of the hostile powers of hell against the deepest laws of physical creation. I believe that's self-explanatory, right, Babanu?
What you need to realize is that you're working with a full deck, you're working with a full army that covers all, like, every area of life. Now, the choir of powers is start to introduce man to the higher mysteries, meaning that it these particular class of angels, they really help to also make you more intelligent
and stronger.
Yeah, because
powerful.
Because it takes, first, when you get wiser, you will get stronger, because it takes aggression to figure things out. When you read, your body's testosterone goes up. There's a difference between people who read books and people who don't. Like, if you just watch videos to learn, it's not the same thing as reading.
Correct.
So you get much more powerful, because every word now, your brain has to really make sense of it and make a picture of it and stuff like that. So
that's why the power deck is so. That's why I have the words and symbols. When we made it, we made sure we put the words and symbols on the cards, and that's why I made sure I got the Psalms in there, because the Psalms was important to put on there, because now you have to go read so Psalms to invoke even more of that energy.
And I want to talk about the Psalms, because people always ask me.
Yet.
Sorry,
not yet.
Sorry.
Well, go ahead.
People always ask me, like, what special prayer to use, Babanu? What special? That's actually what Psalms is for,
and especially when you use it with the decks, because you remember each angel has its psalm.
Yeah.
So when you use, that's why it's important to get the decks. And after this one, the decks are going to its regular price. It's $300. Okay, and the pocket version or sacrifice deck will be $200. Just so y'all know. You was gonna say more on that?
Oh no,
Psalms?
This is a
and the
very
power.
Yeah, this is a very powerful system, and it's like someone asks, "Are we ascending to the priesthood?" This is a system for the priesthood. It is really for priests. You are supposed to know the corresponding angels for the lunar cycle, work with them for that month, and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be something that's ongoing throughout the year, every year.
No half-ass it and just think you're gonna do it once, 2 times out the year and everything be sweet.
And what will happen is that eventually you will become what they call pneumatic.
Now we're going too far now. You know what? Yeah, get into that. Since we're dealing with the powers.
PNEUMATIC. Pneumatic means that when you work with these angels long enough or good enough, they start to teach you, like they start to communicate with you, from above, and that's called being pneumatic. It's like you are psychic.
That's where these angels start kicking into play.
Yeah.
The thrones. All right. Y'all with me? Y'all good? You with me and Babanu still? Y'all good? All right. So
someone said Aniel visited them. Woo!
Yeah. Virtues. When you pull the virtues card and you're dealing with the virtues card, They are the lords of action. Of excuse me, the lords of. God, what's that?
They are the
Real.
lords of causality
Finish space.
and the principles of cosmic order in the material realm. They ensure the well-being of the world.
Okay. To sum this up, you know,
Wow.
like how God has angels out there to just cause destruction. Like they give great pleasure because a lot of them don't like y'all asses anyway. All right. These are the angels that are coming to do whatever work that needs to be done and help give you that protection of giving you what you need. Not to be sung in vain or put it in a vain way, but that's what it is. So when you pull these type of cards, just know what you're dealing with. So when somebody asking if they want a job, if they're gonna get a job or whatever, and this comes up, that's what you get. So principalities. Now I like this one a lot. Baba Noor, I know like this one too, because we get a breakdown. Principalities signifies their godlike princeliness and authoritativeness in an order which is holy, which means separate, as y'all know, holy and holy in which is separate in the highest order, so you know, and most fitting to the princely powers. They are often seen as being guardians of nations or peoples. They look after the spiritual structure of the supernatural life of the church. So, when you start dealing with this, you know, and especially if you have one of these as your
But
birth angel.
do y'all see like what's wrong with the church?
Wait, we ain't getting there yet.
Because they're not using this.
I was just about to say that they're not using it, so we're not even gonna get there. It's obviously they're not using this, else because it says what it's for. Now, a lot of people, y'all not using this because y'all have your altar set up, and this is supposed to help with your altar. So, if you know of a certain angel, right? Let's deal with the principalities. So let's pull a principality card. Let's see. Pick a card, any card. What happened? What it says?
I think she's just being funny at this point.
What she said? What she put?
She said, "What
Read
about the
that
last
and-
9 cards? Say if they fell out of the deck.
Anyway,
What about if your mermaid tail falls off?
Anyway, Poel. That's a principality card.
That's the most difficult name to chant.
That's the most difficult name. Don't get me started. There's a few names in the deck is difficult to chant. But anyway, so you see, notice this is from the pocket version or sacrifice version. You'll take only out of the pocket version, and you might want to use this one on your altar. It all depends. See, he's a principality. Now, also, you might have a spiritual room or whatever. You want to deal with those. Archangels are also associated with the protection of nations, dioceses, religious communities, and the mission of the church. Now, don't get fooled because you see it say of the mission of the church. That could be the mission of anything you are doing as well. Now, if you notice on the cards, you have archangels, and then you also have the governing angels that's over the 72 angels. I know that might sound a little bit difficult, but trust me, as you start using the deck, you'll know. Then you got angels. You'll see angels when you pull one of the cards. You might look over on where your right hand side is and see it says angels. So that it falls under that governing rank. That's the last rank, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ninth, the last one, the ninth rank.
Ninth rank.
So angels is composed of those who are most involved with the doings of mankind. These angels are those who are sent out on missions from God, from who the guardian angels are chosen. Now, although they're on, I don't want to just say the lowest ranking scale, but because the 72 angels are very high angels to deal with. But these angels, if you know, they're like one of the most beloved ones because those are your guardian angels. That's what people deal with. That's what they're known. And they're sent out from God to do what they do. So when you pull that in the deck now, you have to know how to read that. That could also give you a warning and your protections. Okay? So now we're going to show you. Hold on, people. Big screen it now. We're going to show you the ritual. And if y'all want the angelic oil, make sure y'all contact me for the angelic oil. It would be wise, but I know some of y'all, because I've seen some of the stuff there, y'all just don't get it. So let's deal with number 56.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. Y'all don't have a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use a principality card. I Ching this up. See, now I'm going to show y'all what to do with the I Ching.
We're doing a reading, and then
we ain't going to do the reading.
you just want to draw the I Ching on there?
Yeah, draw the I Ching on there. So, we're going to put, all right.
They won't be able to see it.
They don't got to see it.
Yeah, you don't have to be able to see it, actually.
Yeah, they don't need to see it. They just know which I Ching to draw on there once we already showed them how to do the reading. So when you come up with what you come up with, this is a full moon. So y'all want to pull it. I hope y'all got your pocket version. So Baba Nu wrote it right here. Probably I could see the lines. Okay. This is your sacrifice deck, people. There's a reason why I call it a sacrifice. Okay. So let's put the oil on it a little bit. All right. See? Yes, people. Get your lighters. You're going to burn it. You already know what you want. You already know to say what you want. You can even write what you want on it. Hope I didn't put too much oil on it. You hear that crackle? That snap, crackle, and pop? You're doing the ritual right now. Got a little bit too much oil on it, but that'd be good. And your objective is you're going to burn the principality card. See, that's why it's important to always get two pocket versions. Now, this is something that I would never show you on a regular live stream. Oh, it's popping too. I know y'all hear that. Okay? I would never show y'all this on a regular live stream because a lot of people don't know about this. And this is particularly good to do on a full moon.
You actually do
Ayana
this.
Muhammad said I wasn't ready. Yeah. This, y'all talk about y'all want the power, y'all want to know the real secrets or whatever.
This is the force the spirit to do what you want to do.
Yeah, this is when you're putting on a higher level. That's why it's called your sacrifice deck. Because I know a lot of people don't want to burn their deck or whatever. But this is what's going to help you to put you together for the year. And especially December coming up, I'm lighting this one. But that's why I like the other lighter. You know, the one that they use for the barbecues.
Yeah.
That's why you use, the other type of lighter. But y'all get the idea. So as it burning, I like to use the stuff like this. See, I know. So y'all could tell I'm accustomed doing my stuff. As you can see, it was already used here. So if y'all want, y'all could also stick the card. I just put a little bit too much oil on here. Hold it good for me, brother. So that's why.
Very strong cards.
Yeah, you see, you see that, right?
Yep.
Just to make a hole in it, and that's the pocket version. It's like so much going on. Don't tell me the lighter messing up now.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you see,
That's what they got to do work.
and that's why you get two. This is why you get two pocket versions, or now sacrifice versions. Because one you keep to carry around you, or when you just want to pull out and do whatever, and one is when you do the real sacrifice.
And I want to say, before you burn it, clasp it in the palm of your hands so you can put the energy in it.
That's right. Well, by then they should already have reached that stage because remember the reading and they already did the I Ching on it. But, so that's one of the rituals. Now, when you check out that principality card, we already gave the breakdown of what principality is for. If y'all know, y'all want to get a proper job, somebody wrong you. So now, how much, if you know that, you just use one. How much cards you got left in this deck?
71.
71. So each card is a very powerful card, and you're going to use it wisely. So next, we're going to use a domination card. Okay.
Janet Blygen said that the angel Aniel came to her. I wanted to know what happened. Like, did you get some wings? One sister got some wings.
Leah Bell.
Lekabel.
Thank you. No, not Lek. No, Leah Bell. That's a different one.
I think that's supposed to be Lekabel.
Lekabel. But that's when you're dealing with the different translation. But we good. Damn. Just poking this. So, that's card 31 in case y'all don't know. So I'm setting y'all up right. So y'all know. So y'all can't say y'all ain't know, because coming in this December is going to be lit, especially when the different planets start coming in full effective alignment. Ooh, you see that? Get some oil on that edges. I don't want to oil up the whole card too much. Mm-hmm. And y'all gonna notice it burns different. Get Baba. See, we know what time this is. So we're just gonna do a little bit more, because where I put the oil, I put I put it on too heavy. Oh, it's still burning. Okay. I thought it was completely out. All right. And you know what you want. So you know what kind of card we're using here and what it's for. All right. I had me and Baba knew, we had people that know what time it is when it comes to this system. They bought, I think one person bought three. I think the highest was five, but the five wasn't just for them. But one person that bought three, the three was for him, and the lady that bought the five, two out of the fives was for her, because she knew what she had to do with the deck, the pocket version at that, the sacrifice deck. This is stuff that they won't teach you. So I hope you've been keeping track of the cards I burned, because we will not be going over it again. All right. Now, coming in for December, you want to burn. We got the domination card. We
I
have
want to
the
ask
principal
Janice
card.
a question. Hey, Janice, did you ever meet any angels before you got the deck, or stuff like that, or was this your first time after getting the deck that you had an encounter?
So we're going to burn card 20. That's the thrones card. And I assure you, let's just stick the card in the middle. This will get you through. Definitely what's to come in 2021. Now, me and Baba knew on here, we warned you. Don't say we ain't tell you. I done told y'all, get y'all pan, do what it do. Some of y'all want to be cheap and like, I ain't burning that card. Okay. You don't have to. Don't come running to us when you don't. All right? I'm just telling y'all right now. See?
Hey, Janice, thanks for sharing. It's good that people understand why you need an introduction. Sometimes it's like there's a blockage just simply because you don't know they exist. Smart to put it on the bed, or you could put a
That's
card.
what I told. I told her put it on. I did the live stream and I told the people put it under the pillow.
Yeah.
Or put it under the bed.
Wow. Congratulations. I'm glad that you got the help that you need.
Look at that sucker go. And this is the last card. This is the third card. All right?
And
fell asleep with it there. All right. So, hold on.
Yeah.
Did y'all do what y'all had to do with the pocket version? Any questions on that? And when you done, hold on, yeah, it's still high, it's still burning. So yeah, let it cool out before you
Now that
sweep it.
smells
The
good though.
ashes, yeah, it does. When you put the ashes together, y'all will take the ashes together after it finished burn. Once it cool, take the ashes and you can put some in your hand. Okay, you don't gotta take all, just a little bit. When you're done, you wash your hands. It's up to you. All right,
And
and
this is
you're
the
gonna
only type of ash that you should put here.
right.
The type
I'm glad you
that's
said that.
that is angelic. What the Roman Catholic Church does, that ash is a cult and is made to dominate people and keep them trapped in the church.
Right. So that's correct. You could also, if you choose to bathe with the ashes, or just blow the ashes away outside. You understand? Let it work and do what it do. So that's what the sacrifice deck. Um, the book is going to be even more details because there's a whole lot more info that you could give when it come dealing with this stuff. There's a lot, but we told you the main secret basis. Because a lot of people don't know the basis of sacrificing a certain deck. See, when you start dealing with Aleister Crowley, the whole Golden Dawn Society, they know about that. They deal with that. They know, okay, say this prayer, do this, put this on it, and burn it. And that's why it's so powerful you burn that one because of the symbols. Like right now, you see me here, I had to sit back literally because it's like, I don't know, the feel
It's
it
a
is like,
calming effect.
yeah, yeah. So hopefully, y'all did the same thing. Now, ask y'all questions because we're about to wrap this up. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Pete, technically, difficulty with my technology. Card one, missed card two. What? Missed card one. I missed. All right, the person, my moderators will put that back in there. I mean, like it's like this stuff when you do that, like it puts you in a high. Yo, I'm no cap right now, no bullshitting. I'm telling you. I wish I would hurry up with your questions too, man.
They don't really have much questions because
I guess it did a damn good job.
they it's a lot to process, it's a lot to think about, and we did a good job of making it clear and explaining it. So this is the type of live stream that people will probably want to review just for
Which
you
is not a
guys.
problem. Just for
Now
y'all. Don't be sharing.
everybody else has to pay for this live stream. So if you let people know about it and stuff like that, just they have to pay for it.
Um I guess we did it. Alright people. Cause I'm not seeing nobody else typing, no questions. I'm looking in this chat over here, the pop out chat, which is, faster. Um, okay, Just Will 225 says about to rewatch ASAP. Okay,
Yeah,
most definitely.
yeah, they're
It
gonna be
makes sense.
especially trying to get the clarity with that I Ching.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to see that. They're gonna be able to see that. They'll be alright.
Oh yeah, they'll be already know I'm saying that they'll be reviewing it so they can learn that that's a bit more complicated than
Right. 'Cause, like, you know, you see me here. I had to sit back. They'll be alright. 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 They
No, Janice, you don't.
She asks.
If you have to write on all the cards.
No, but it'll be good to use the I Ching on all of them to enhance the energy regardless. What you think we went over teaching you the whole I Ching? Yes, you know a certain card. You don't have to, but you know a certain card that deals with that certain situation, that angel. Write on that card and say what you want and burn them motherfuckers up. What?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like, hold on, let me send this lady.
I don't want to scare people. That's why
I know.
I don't think people understand how powerful it is to burn an angel.
It's not that you're burning the angels, that you're burning the message. So, because remember, when you're dealing with the I Ching, that's why you write the I Ching thing on the back.
You burn that sister, you burn that name.
Notice, let me go back and show them.
See, that's the type of stuff that
gold
you do.
oil is good, but you really want to use the angelic oil.
That's
the
type
angel
of stuff
oil.
That
and
you,
of course is what I put together. Go ahead. That's the
type of stuff you do in voodoo to get the spirits to do what you want them to do. So, it's a very powerful thing.
So, when you're dealing with this, let me just show them this again so they could see elements. Hold on, people. So you see how that got elements?
That's you, bro.
Earth, mountain, water, wind, thunder, fire, lake, heaven. You see? Baba Nu told you which one is head, tails, head, tails, head, tails. All right? Which one is stressed and which one is not stressed. We went over that for a reason. Which one is for me? Show me.
Can you make a charm with three birth angels?
Can you what? Make a charm. Yeah. Me and Brother Divine is able to do that for you. One of the things that you will be getting soon is the soaps. The soaps when it comes to that. So y'all just contact me. What's the next question? Do I need to burn 3 cards every month? Well, if you want to, you can. And do I burn my angel? Give me okay, your 3 birth angel you're talking about. Yes, if that's what I said before I started from the very beginning. If you know your birth angels, which I should have did a reading for you. Well, like we doing that in the very beginning, right, Babanu? You should know about that by now. You should know that by now. But if you're too cheap and you ain't look to get it, that's on you. Please tell us what dangers. Let me see. I'm switching it back over. You heard me?
Yeah.
Please tell us what dangers can happen if ritual is not done correctly. You be fucked up in the game. These angels ain't playing with you. Shit, more than half of them don't even like your ass anyway.
If the ritual is not good done correctly,
but they'll fuck with you if you fuck with them. But that's why it's important to know your birth angel. Just do it right. I already showed y'all, so y'all should know. All right. Y'all using protection, all that money on. I ain't never told y'all I use those oils. I ain't never told y'all I use those oils. But whatever. Not to put on the card and burn them. But whatever. Mr. Tree Black said I missed the first hour. And I'm able to go back and watch. Yes, you will. Yes, Mr. Tree Black, you will. What you laughing at, Miss Russell? Is it truth? Y'all just be fucked up in the game. Like me and Baba Nu, look at the time. You think we just sat here breaking each detail down for nothing?
For nothing?
Are you serious right now? Just well 225. I love your energy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it. Any other questions? Chris. You're welcome, Chris. Any other questions? Ask them now. I'll wait.
La 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 ti da la ti da 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 da
Okay. Nothing else. I guess we did a damn good job.
da.
Nothing else ain't come through.
I need my angel tomorrow.
Ah, Janice. I got you. I got you. No problem. Um, so people, Joel Benjamin 528 here in Babanu. We out. We gave well, will these symbols activate our DNA? Come on, Enon. I've been me and Babanu only been saying that since last year. When we first was talking about it. I gave y'all the source on that this year, how it helps enhance. I guess you must have came in late when we was talking about with the power card,
When you
the powers.
experience that intellectual beam up, and you will know that it is happening, your DNA is being activated.
Say V anytime of the day, but definitely when you see once that full moon hit, it's definitely good this time of night. You see, lean back, let them see. Come a little, well, raise the hat up some so they can see the ash. Raise
Oh,
your
you
hat
mean
up. So yeah, come closer now. So you see how Baba Nu put the ash on his head. So stuff like that y'all could do,
I guess it's hard to see because it's ash.
Um, so the times to burn. Me personally, these around the times I like to burn the cards and do what I do, and you can send out death angels for people. I know I didn't want to scare them, but it is what it is. You could really send out death angels. People do you the wrong way. Use the card wisely though, because once that card burned, then you got to get a new one for that specific reason you want to do. But it works. What's the next question? The next set of questions. Okay, Ayana put it up there. Thank you, Ayana, to get your angelic deck or sage reading. And the spiritual tools go to Benjamin 528 at 929 374 3828. Joel Benjamin on all social media. Joel Benjamin 528 on social media platforms. Tracy Natural confirmation. Let me see. Okay, yeah, you did listen late in. Kian Nicholson, you're welcome. She said thank you. Baba Nu and Joel. Sadie V. I got my grandson Angel reading. How do I do his? What do you mean burning the card? I just showed you what to do. But if I'm not understanding the question or Baba Nu not understanding it, hit us back. So I'll get a better understanding of what you're saying. Um, you're welcome, Tracy Natural. You're welcome.
You're not doing reading.
Sadie V. Yeah, yeah, I know. We're not doing reading. Ha! Baba, the way you sure you said that, we not giving y'all no readings on here live right now tonight. Um, um, can I get angel reading? Oh no, you gotta call me, Tree Black. Call me and you get that. You already know. Um, Sadie V put it okay. Mama T said thank you. I have to rewatch the stream. Yeah, yeah, and you have to rewatch the stream. All right, people, that's it. It's late. I
Yeah.
told y'all I was going to show y'all some ritual. A lot of people wouldn't show y'all that ritual, and I won't ever come on live on a regular live stream and show y'all that. And don't just be giving that information knowledge I just gave you away either. Some of y'all stupid. Y'all do that, and I'm telling you, y'all piss these angels off if you want. I'm gonna leave it as that. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin, my man Baba Nu. We out.